We got one down right here to the left. Two down, one to the right.
RTF stands for Rescue Task Force. The point is that we've got a group of firefighters in ballistic gear, ballistic helmets, and specialized medical equipment that are going to go be paired with law enforcement officers from the Spokane Police Department. Able to go into an active threat area like a shooting or an explosive event and get our medical treatment personnel up to the scene much quicker than we have been able to in the past.
Command from RTF 15.
Go ahead.
You breathing? Got 4 wounded. Further down the hallway on the left-hand side. 1 critical, 2 yellow.
Historically, we've always waited back 2 blocks away, waited for law enforcement to come in, clear the entire area of threats and assailants of any kind before fire or EMS even enters the area. And historically, what that's done for us is just our victims inside who have already been injured, they're bleeding out and expiring before we can even get there and provide them any care.
Yes, start a second medic team in here.
Any trouble breathing with that?
No.
Good.
Make sure we got 3 stretchers.
The idea of the Rescue Task Force has come from a lot of things we've seen in the past. Columbine High School shootings, Aurora Theater shooting, even the Boston bombings. We've seen how people have been injured in areas that are still a threat area, and we're not able to get emergency care to them right away. So law enforcement has changed their tactics to very strongly get inside and stop the threats as they're coming, and we need to keep up with that now and get our medical people inside those threat areas as soon as possible to start treating the people at the point of wounding care, the area, the spot where they're actually shot, and we can do the most amount of care to save their lives down the road.
We got a red here.
Okay, everybody ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, security, we're ready to roll.
We've trained extensively at this point with patrol, the SWAT team. A lot of law enforcement has seen what we're hopefully capable of doing, and we're getting a lot of buy-in and cooperation through their departments as well.
So gunshot wounds to the chest seals on the front and back. Look for that exit wound, okay? Get them covered up, assess for difficulty breathing. If they're having difficulty breathing, decompress the chest.
1 victim, 2 rooms over. Tell me when it's clear.
A lot of the focuses that we're having in our trainings are two kind of different situations. One is working within a tactical unit in order for us to safely and securely get into a threat area. And then the second part, we are building on our medical knowledge and training to more effectively very dangerous injuries that people are going to have inside the scenes. So we've been training with tactical movements, using ballistic equipment to keep ourselves in protection. Communication is a big issue, communicating with the police back and forth so that we know when it is okay for us to come into a scene and how to get into one of the scenes. And then when we're there, dealing with mass casualty incidents where normally we're used to 3 or 4 firefighters treating 1 patient, it's totally flip-flopped. Now we've got 1 person treating 4 or 5 casualties, and that's a big change in our paradigm of how we treat patients. Our kind of key founding idea is that we want to identify our patients and find them, and then treat and stabilize them as quickly as we can and move on to the next person. The key is to get it to as many people as possible, as quickly as possible, in order to save as many people as we can. Not focus on the 1 or first patient we come to. We want to get through as many people as we can, and once we're out of medical equipment or we're out of patients, we're going to turn around and begin evacuating those patients to definitive care at hospitals.
This will be the last guy.